So here's problem number 11. We're going to break an integral up into three subdivisions, and we're going to use the trapezoidal approximation. Let's talk about what this all looks like. If I were to draw this out, this curve, e to the negative x1 looks something like, oh, I don't know, like this. Right? And could have drawn this better. Let's say here's negative 4 and here's positive 2. And if I'm going to break it into three subdivisions, I've got negative 4 to negative 2, negative 2 to 0, and then 0 to 2. All right? And now we're going to say, well, what about the trapezoid that's in that first one? What's that? What's the area of that first trapezoid? Well, it's going to be 1/2 base 1, which is the height of that. Well, what's the height of that? The height of that is e to the negative 4 over 2 plus base 2, which is the height of this, which is e to the negative 2 over 2. And of course, 1/2 is base, and what we needed is now the height. Well, the height, quote unquote, height of that trapezoid, the altitude of that trapezoid is 2. So there's our first trapezoid. And that's going to be our general form for all of these trapezoids. The second one goes right here. It has a base 1 of e to the negative 2 plus 0 and negative 0 over 2 for its base 2. And its quote-unquote height is 2. And then lastly, our last trapezoid is 1/2 e to the negative 0 plus e to the negative 2 over 2, and its height is also 2. Well, something nice happens here. All these halves and 2's cancel each other. And if we rewrite this, we're going to end up with e to the positive 4th over 2. And then we've got 2 of these. So how about we call that e squared? And we've got 2 of these. We'll call that e to the 0th. And we only got one of those, e to the negative 2 over 2. Now, does that match any of our answers? Well, all of these don't have halves in them, so all of these are bad. This is looking pretty good, but they've got the halves taken out. Let's factor the 1/2 out of this and see what we end up getting. E to the 4th. Now, in order to make this factorization work, this would end up being 2e. Why? Because if I multiply that by that, I got to get that. All right, and this is going to be 2e to the 0th plus e to the negative 2. And which one of those match? It looks like it matches pretty clearly answer E.